Data sets and distribution. Create histograms. Stanley makes paper constellations. The following data point represents how many stars were in each constellation he created. So the numbers he had listed out here were 7. Actually, let's do this. Let's put these in order. So let me go and erase this. So the smallest number is actually 4. So we have a 4. So a 4 followed by 7 followed by 9. Now as for 12, we have 2 of those. So 2 12s. So 2 12s followed by 18 followed by 24. So again, we have a 4, 1 4, 1 7, 1 9. We have 2 individual 12s followed by 18 and 24. So what we want to do is we want to use the data to create a histogram. Remember, histogram is a bar graph, but these are ranges. So it sits like between 0 and 5, 5 and 10, 10 and 15, 15 and 20, and 20 and 25. So between 0 and 5 we only have 1 because that was our 4. Now between 5 and 10 we have 7 and 9. So we have 2. Now between 10 and 15. So 10 and 15 we only have 2, these two 12s here. Now the next range is 15 to 20. So 15 to 20 we just have a single 18. So that's 1. And now from 20 to 25 we just have 1 as well. Below is the number of minutes Leo played during each of his 6 basketball games. Using the data, create a histogram. So again, we want to go ahead and put these in order. So our smallest one is 9. Now after 9, the next smallest one is 12, and it's a decimal 0.25. Okay, and then the next largest one is 14.75. Okay, after that, the next largest is 1750. So 1750. So this is a 7. Now we want to go 23 and then 24. So it's always a good practice to rearrange your data from smallest to largest. Now remember, this is a histogram, so it's like a bar graph, but it sets between a range. So we want to go 0 to 5. Well, there's nothing between 0 and 5. It actually starts at 9. 5 and 10, there is a 9, so there's one piece of data here. The next one is 10 to 15. So 10 to 15, well, that's 2 numbers there. That's 12.25 and 14.75. The next range is 15 to 20. So 15 to 20, there's one data there, which is 1750. And then the last range is from 20 through 25. So here's 2. So we have 2 pieces of data there. Okay, next question. The following data points represents the final exam score for each student in Selma's first period class. So the smallest data here is 57. Okay, from 57, looks like the next smallest one is 69. And from 69, looks like we have 2 of those. 1, 2. So now the next number up is 72, which we have 1. And then we have 83, 84. So 83, 84, followed by 92, 93. So the smallest number is, okay, so again, this is a histogram and it's going by 20, 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80, and 80 to 100. So we want to start at 57 and we want to go up to 60. So there's only one for that. So just a 57 for that. Now 60 to 80, that would give us these numbers here. So that would actually show 3 pieces of data. Now the last part is we want to go 80 to 100. So 80 to 100 would be those 4 pieces of data. Okay, now the next question. Trace received a magical time machine for her birthday. Below is the number of years she went back in time. Each of the 9 times that she used the time machine, using the data to create a histogram. So the smallest number is 1 2/3. So 1 2/3. Then we follow by 2. Then we follow by 3 1/3. Okay, then we have 2 of the 5. So we have a 5 1/3, and then a 5 1/2. Now we have a 6 1/6, followed by a 6 2/3. Then we go to 7 5/6, and then last is 10. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So we have nice 9 pieces of data. We arranged them in order. So we want to start from 0 to 4. So from 0 to 4 would be these 3 fractions here. And actually that's not a fraction, but just the whole number. But these 3 pieces of data here would be from 0 to 4. Okay, the next one is from 4 to 8. 4 to 8. Well, 5 is part of that and 6 is part of that. So we want to have these 2 as well as these 2. So 5's, the 6, and actually the 7. So we want to take 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 2 3 4 5. So these pieces of data here, because we want to be greater than 4, which they are greater than 4, but we want to be less than 8. So that should represent 5. And then the last part is just the 10 by itself. So the 10 by itself, we just have 1.